Is Chauncey Billups really the kingpin? And why is he being showed in the media like he is? We're going to check the NBA's right to the top for any more corruption, just in case he isn't. So it turns out Adam Silver took over, and one of his first operations was dealing with alleged racism remarks, and that was resolved. But then came the sports betting and legalizing that. He said he wanted to put it into the open, but in hindsight that appears to have been a disaster. And speaking of disasters, we also had Dwight Howard, who claimed that he made a tweet saying "Free Palestine," which Silver asked him to remove, but the NBA has denied this accusation. Luka Doncic and the NBA draft lottery both seem to be rampant with scandals, allegedly. And Adam Silver, it turns out his dad was a prominent lawyer, and we're going to check out into his connections there. So it turns out there's some scandals going on with New Jersey courts, lawyers, and the mob, and sports betting. We're going to check out an article on that. So Adam's father was a prominent lawyer in New York, and he specialized in labor law. And Silver learned a lot of his negotiation tactics from his father. It's interesting. And it turns out that we're kind of wondering, are these people the same people? This lawyer and Adam Silver and the person from this article. Because it turns out the scandal article says that Edward Silver, possibly the father of Adam Silver, was under fire in the 50s for close ties with mobsters. He was never convicted, but they had problems because he refused to prosecute certain individuals, dismiss key charges, squash grand jury efforts, and even raise red flags within the FBI. Some people said that he seems to be compromised. And we have to think of Porter and the Toronto Raptors. Maybe Adam Silver really isn't the kingpin like his apparently with ties to the mob like his father was. He might even just be forced in between a rock and a hard place to do what he has to or face the wrath, right? So we do see that the mob has ties to gambling organizations that we have to look out for, and some of the big ones that have occurred in the past that I think everyone should be aware of and might not be. So you can put it in the chat. Did you see any other things that I might have missed? And what do you think? If it turns out that there is a big scandal here and the NBA had problems, maybe they should use some of the money to rebuild Palestine as a good faith, just like how Dwight Howard pointed out and how the NBA said they have no problem with. So maybe 80% of the league revenues.